Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Demon Guy 1216. I would like to show you guys my deck profile, the deck I took to a regionals last weekend. I got top 26. They were taking top 32, so I just made it. I went X and 2. I took my Lightsworn deck. It was very good, very consistent. The two decks I lost to was a Exodia deck. Honestly, I didn't even know it was an Exodia deck first round. I thought I was dueling a Mystic Piper deck, and next thing I knew, he said, good game. I'm like, how? I have 10,000 life points, and he said I have Exodia. Shit happens. And then the other deck I lost to was a hero deck. Honestly, it was just I got a bad hand during game 3. I had my 2 JDs and a Celestia in there, and I couldn't get my solar recharge to go for game. But nope, I can't make excuses. I lost. A loss is a loss. Whatever. Just gotta deal with it. X and 2 though, I'm still happy with how I went. Alright. So start off with the boss monsters are 3 Judgment Dragons. They did great. I don't have to worry about milling JD now really. I could always keep track about how many I have left in my deck and what's in the graveyard. So 1 BLS. You know, BLS. 1 Lightweight Girlfriend, 1 Lightweight Diablos. Both very good cards and very situational with their effects, but both very useful and good. I won duels because of them. Lightweight Diablos, his effect is I can banish 1 light monster from my graveyard to reveal 1 set card my opponent has, and then I could choose to either send it back to the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck. Very good card. If your opponent has no cards in hand and all he has face down is a stupid MST, just send that shit back, and he's gonna lose. And him for Lightweight Guilford, his effect can only be activated as long as there's nothing but him and other warriors on the field, or just him on the field. And his effect is once per turn. During either player's turn, I can remove from play 1 warrior type monster from my graveyard to negate the activation of a spell, trap card, and destroy it. Great cards. Both level 8. And again, keep in mind, to summon them both, you have to have 5 different light monsters with different names. Next, 2 Celestias, 2 Wolves. Okay. I like to go 1 and 1 with each. So, my 2 Raikos, 2 Lumina, 2 Lila, 1 Jane, 1 Garroth, 1 Aaron. Those are by themselves already 3 targets for Lightweight Guilford, not including my Nevergroundness and my BLS. 1 Arcust, 1 Shire. Honestly, I have to say Shire was the MVP out of all my Lightsworns. I actually drew her the most, and I just summoned her and set on her and let her mill to every turn. And people were just like, what the hell are you doing with this card? She's bad, blah, 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 blah. She won me a duel. She was like one of the last cards I had in my deck. Drew her, summoned her. She was at 2,800. And he solemned her. I wouldn't blame him. I'd be afraid of a 2,800 level 3 monster too. And one honest. Oh, just to let you know, every time I summoned her, people thought it was Lightsworn, so right away they changed their gameplay. No, pure Lightsworns. 1 honest, because it's Lightsworns. 1 Gores. You gotta have Gores, and I'm not running any traps except for my 3 T-Wars to begin with. 2 Effect Veilers, because you have to. I probably would have lost to the Giga Guy deck first round if I didn't have these Effect Veilers. Next, 1 Plague. Plague is great. Sets up any level 6, 8, 5, or 7 play, depending on how you play them. 1 Breaker. Breaker is wonderful main decking him because he has almost the same effect of Lila, but it's only for like 1 turn for the duel. He'll come out at 1900 if they don't Veiler him. Helps beat out with Thunder Kings if I have to. Nice extra dark target for BLS. Like I say, I use him to force out Bomblesses or Tarentuals. And then I just go JD or Lila next turn. or the same turn if I could. Great card, and then especially when it's time for game 2, game 3, I don't have to really worry about light imprisoning mirrors because he gets over that right away. Next, one Torbus. If you are running a Lightsworn deck and you don't have a Torbus inside of it, you are a bad player. Torbus is a key to a Lightsworn deck. It basically replaces that other replaces the Pot of Avarice that's no longer in the deck. So I mean you only have one Pot of Avarice. This almost replaces the other one. Sends back to any JD or BLS or Light Ray monster you want from your graveyard or any Veiler, and it even hits any monster you want in your opponent's graveyard. So if they only have one light in their graveyard, you can send it back and it can stop that BLS or Chaos Sorcerer play. Then finally, 3 Necrogarnas. Necro's at 3, why not play it? People are like, oh no, it slows the deck down, or how about you play more offensive? No, 3 Necros is great. And I think the best play in the world is having the 2 Necros on the field at the same time, overlaying for a Zen mains. That's automatically a 5-turn stall or a 5-attack stall. It's great. Next to the spells are, of course, 3 solar recharges, a Charge of Light Brigade, the 1 Pot of Avarice, mandatory, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, 1 Foolish Burial, a Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, and a Heavy Storm. And then for the traps, just 3 Threatening Roars. This card's great. It helps you keep your Lightsworn on the field so you can mill and get what you need in the graveyard. It also helps you from not wasting your Necrogarnas too fast, so you can actually plan it out correctly. And I don't have to waste all 3 Necros in one turn. I can activate a Threatening Roar and stop a whole battle phase for that one turn. It's a great card. It's very chainable, so if they play MST or Heavy Storm, just activate this one card and your opponent goes, what the fuck? Why the hell is there just one Threatening Roar? They wasted a Heavy Storm and MST for no reason. Heavy Storm and MST becomes dead in their deck, so 3 Threatening Roars in the Lightsworn deck, great. It's a must. For the side deck, I went into 2 Light Ray Deadlifts. I did duel a Malefic and a Necro Valley Gravekeeper deck. This card did wonders. Wrecked the whole field. Luckily, they didn't have a Starlight Road. They had a Malefic Stardust on the field. Just some of this, beat it over, and then just pop the field card in the 2 back row, two other cards they had in the field. Or even if they only had the Stardust and the field card, you can use this effect to target the field card, target Stardust, and any other card on the field, and all 3 of them will go. Great card. Also 2600. Only needs 4 light types in your graveyard. It doesn't matter what the name are, as long as there's 4 light types in the graveyard. Next, 2 Cyber Dragons for Gadgets, Giga Gaias, and Thunder Kings. And I guess windups. I'm not afraid of windups in any way, shape, or form. Kind of wish I dueled one, but I didn't. 2 DD Crows for mirror matches, Dark Worlds, and people are still trying to bring back plants. Great card. 1 MST for back row. 2 Royal Decrees for Chain Burn, Final Countdown, Exodia, and whatever other deck wants to run 5,000 fucking trap cards. 2 Destinados for, again, back row, annoying ass cards. 2 Gozen matches for windups, kind of 6 Sams, and heroes. And then 1 Chimera Tech, so I had the 2 Cyber Dragons. And I also had a Maxi in here. I gave it back to my friend already. The Maxi was because I didn't have 3 Veilers, so aside the Maxi in if I needed it against the Giga Gaias or windups. And then the extra deck. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Scrap, 1 Blackwing Dragon, 1 Stardust, 1 Black Rose, 1 Mistworm, 1 Scrap, 1 Gaia, 1 Cataster, 1 Djinn Maestro, the Symphony, 1 C39 Hope, 1 number 39 Hope, number 20 Giga Brilliant, 17 Leviathan, and 1 Zen Mains and my Naruto tokens. That's the deck. Again, the deck got me at 28th place. They took the top 32, so I just made it, but still the deck did very good. I'm very happy with how the deck ran. When I was over there, I got a lot of compliments. People were very surprised to see that a pure Lightsworn deck actually made it and did something good. I guess people weren't really expecting a pure Lightsworn deck. I guess, still people are still trying to run the Chaos Dragons or whatever, or Hero Sworns or whatever. But that's what the deck did. Did good. I guess because I still got time. The decks I dueled were Gear Gaia, Exodia, Hero, Malefic, Gravekeepers, Gear Gaia, Dandy Plants, or Chaos Plants, and Hero Sworn. Those are the decks I dueled. I won X and 2. I'm happy with how I went and how I dueled. That's it. Subscribe, comment, let me know how you like the deck. And maybe I might see you guys at Regional Philly later.